Here are instructions on how to do the ion puzzle piece activity. So you're going to have your notebook open to page 120, and then you're going to get an envelope right here. You're going to get an envelope, and it's going to have all of these different pieces in there. The white pieces are for part 3, when you are doing your own choose your own adventure. The rest of these are to help you with part 1 and part 2. So the idea here is, for example, sodium chloride is your first example. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your sodium puzzle piece, and then you're going to want to find your chlorine puzzle piece. And what we see here is that sodium and chlorine match up. So like the +1 and the -1 match up. And so then what you would do over here is write your formula, NaCl. Maybe. There we go. Okay, NaCl. So then if you go on to the next one, potassium bromide, then what you're going to do is find your potassium, for example, which is looking like that, and then bromide, which is here, looking like that, and then just seeing your matchups. One thing to note is that sulfur versus sulfate. Okay, this is sulfide. So here on your problem, aluminum sulfide. SO4 is sulfate. So the other thing that you're going to have with your ion puzzle piece is this polyatomic ion chart. If you don't recognize one of the names, it's probably a polyatomic ion. Okay, so for example, like aluminum sulfate, right? Aluminum is here and sulfate is here. So what I want you to see is that the aluminum here is not happy yet, and so we would need another sulfate. But now the sulfate's not happy, and so you're just going to go until you can create such that this is all balanced and then ready to go. And so then you would write your chemical formula over here. Okay? Number 2, make some of compounds of your own choosing, so you can just pick ones out of these, right? Remember, pluses only go with minuses, for example. You're not going to have 2 pluses, like you can't have aluminum and sodium create a compound. Lastly, on the blank cards, you're going to take a dry erase marker that's in the bin, and then you're going to grab these that are in your envelope right here, and you're going to write your own ions on these to see them match up, and then you'll add your example formulas right there. Okay, so there's the ion puzzle piece activity, and your key will be either on the whiteboard or up at the front. Okay, thanks guys.